with World Bank and United Nations, and thanks, dear Jim and Amina, to be here. What we wanted to do is to resist from a sort of a fate as it was presented by a lot of people. Paris Agreement was supposed to be dead because of one decision. And what we did all together, and I want to thank all of you for your commitments last year, but for your presence here today, is that because of our decision and our commitment, it is even more than that. And I want to especially thank Mike Bloomberg for his personal commitment and the organization of today. Thanks very much, Mike, on top of us for that. And I think we have 3 critical points that we addressed. First, climate change is not an agreement or a declaration made by heads of states and governments. It's no more the case. That's a question of political leaders, business leaders, I mean investors, regulators, entrepreneurs, CEOs. That's a matter for local constituencies, and that's a matter for citizens. And all together, indeed, these stakeholders are the ones to decide. And that's the very first decision we took, the 12th of December. Let's mobilize ourselves. We have the C40, we have the Paris Agreement Club, we have all the different initiatives, and let's join everything to work together and unify our efforts. The second critical point is about action and delivery. You speak to make a pledge or a commitment. And that's what we did with these 12 commitments last year. And with first results. And today I want to thank you because I will give the mic to a lot of people who will announce new commitments. And myself, in the conclusion, I will commit myself for France for one additional thing. And it's very important because what we need is action. And I want to thank you because here in this room, you have a lot of leaders present. And I know the price of your time and your life, but you're here to commit yourself to deliver. For Caribbean, for Africa, for vulnerable states, we took first decisions, first commitments, first pledges, and it's very important. And the third critical point we made is about following the results, accountability. We are not here just to speak, but to be accountable. I mean, what we announced the 12th of December, a lot of you and myself, we will be accountable for it. Here we will see what is working and what is not working. And I think it's very important because nobody will believe one sec that we are delivering perfectly well. So we had first results for me on different topics and funds. We need more projects, more concrete projects for smart cities, for instance, for solar initiatives. And I think we have a lot of things to be done. I hope we will bridge the gap through the announcements or in the coming months. So all in all, the mobilization today, this gathering, is exceptional because it's not just to speak. And, I mean, your show was much more telling than any speech. Because I think you express this, precise this emergency, this deep feeling we have with a lot of strength. What we need, what is waited from us, is action. Small and big action. We have to shift 1/3 of the global financing to the financing of climate change and new climate action. This is, all in all, the final goal. So governments, World Bank, all the development banks, business leaders and investors, this is our job. Now we have to deliver. So thanks very much for being here. Thanks to the leaders present in this room. I think everybody is waiting for us, and everybody today wants us just to accelerate. Thank you. Amina, I will give the floor to the Under Secretary General, Amina Mohamed. Thank you.
Does it? Yep, it does work. Thank you very much. I believe now that we have a video or a special message from the Secretary General of the United Nations.